a spark in the void, I see it so clear. The pulse of the truth draws me near, draws me near, draws me near. The piano plays softly, but it's sharp in my veins, unraveling your mind like decoding the rains. Your essence radiates, it hits me like a tide. There's no use in hiding by the rules you abide. You don't know that I know, but I know it's real. Every hidden thought, every word you conceal. Like a spark in the void, I see it so clear. The pulse of the truth draws me near, draws me near, draws me near. It's not a trick, not a guess. I was born to connect. This psychic energy has no room for regret. From the depths of the stars to your heart's subtle glow. You don't know that I know, but now you should know.
La sombra baila sin decir nada. El aire lleva susurros tu mirada. Mis manos tocan el eco del ayer. Tú no lo entiendes.
Because he keeps on saying, he tells me that you keep.
Somebody's going to move out, or there's a duck. Does that make sense?
You don't know that I know, but I see through the light. Every flicker of the flame, every shadow of the night. I feel the echoes, they are whispering your truth. I'm a mirror for the secrets that you're trying to lose.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
I'm glad you're joining us today. It's very exciting that we're still celebrating Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. We're still in the month of May.
Yes. So, children, it's still Mama's Day.
That's right. So happy Mother's Day to you who are watching, and most importantly, happy Mother's Day to those who are up above,
Yes.
right? And so I did want to say welcome, but before that, you're already starting, aren't you? Very good. You remember.
Job.
That's right. There you go. You remembered.
There you go. We need to open up the telephone.
That's right. So, as I always say, we turn on our white candle and we use our white candle. It's only a symbol of mine. And the reason being is that this is what lets spirit know that I'm ready to work. And it's like Rosa said, it's like my telephone. So we're going to see who picks up on the other side and we'll go from there. Uh, so let me say some shout outs today,
Okay.
Rosa. I'm going to tell you, I haven't been feeling good lately, and I've had a lot of people wishing me good health and giving me prayer. And I want to thank all of you who have done that for me. I'm still working at getting better. But I do believe in prayer.
Prayer is very powerful, and the more people that pray, the more powerful it is.
That is right. And people tell me, how do you pray? I tell people, Rosa, as long as you think about the person and wishing them well,
Mhm.
that's a prayer.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be an official prayer. It doesn't have to be a religious prayer.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to say, I hope he feels better. And that is prayer. And I do believe in prayer because I'm feeling a little bit better every single day, but I'm still working at it. So thank you for your prayers. We're still doing some medical stuff on me, so to make sure that I'm in the clear of everything. But I am so grateful to some of the people that actually came and visit me. I want to say thank you to Danny out there, Primo Danny. He came this weekend to check up on me,
Oh,
and that
nice
was nice. Danny, by the way, is the person that gave us all the equipment.
commitment. Thank
So
you.
he's becoming, or he's not becoming, he is our family.
Yes.
So, and he's right now, he's out working right now. So
Oh,
he
okay.
might be seeing us, I don't know, but if he is, thank you, Danny, and be safe out there.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And I also wanted to say hello to another primo of mine,
Okay.
Polito. He also called me to wish me better health.
Oh,
So,
that's nice.
Primo Polito, thank you so much for supporting me. I have my adopted son Josh too, who was on the program.
He was sick last time, is he?
He was sick last time, and he's
That's
doing much, much better.
that's good.
So it's like we're taking turns.
Oh my
I
goodness.
tell you. But thank you to my adopted son Josh, and one person that's new in my family was I just adopted grandson,
Oh my God.
and he's in the Marines right now, and he's in San Diego. Panchito, if you're watching, I wanted to say a special shout out to you and a big hug, and keep up the good work out there. He's
And
in
thank
San
you
Diego.
for your service.
And
Memorial
thank you
Day
for your
just passed
service.
by. So to
Yes,
all the
to
veterans.
all the veterans and those who are up above also.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much. Um, what's next? Oh, pues I need to thank El Paso Las Cruces and Juarez because the subscribers are just getting bigger.
That's
So what do they
great.
have to do? Because some people, two questions for you,
Yes.
Rosa,
Oh my
since you're the
gosh.
computer person.
Oh my God. Don't stress me out.
First, let me
Yes.
give you the first one.
Yes.
So they tell me I don't get the notifications. That's number one.
Mhm.
And the second, how do they subscribe?
Okay. So first of all, I also did not get notified when you did this last promo. So I don't know if it's YouTube or what happens, but on other YouTube channels that I've watched, they suggest that you go in there, remove your notifications, and then set them to all again. And then hopefully you can get them. And I did get the notification for this live, so it worked for me. Second of all, you need to subscribe. Oh, okay. You need to
It's right here,
subscribe
right here, right here.
and click the little notification bell so that you get all the notifications of when Mr. E has a video or we go live.
And it's a good idea to subscribe because that's what we're looking for. The
Yes.
more of you that subscribe, the more we keep on doing this, right? And
Yes.
they also have to do
The little bell.
the bell.
Yes. The bell
And
is for the
if you like what we're
notifications.
doing, push like because it shows everybody else.
Yes. I think if you want to comment, I think comments also give you better ratings, I think, on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, as long as people are watching us, I will continue to assist.
That's right.
Pay free.
And there was also what was pay for that, sure. Keep it real. And then you did something else. You put on the social media that of
Um,
mine, right?
well, I did,
Oh, but it
but then
went
I
away.
made a little boo-boo.
Okay.
And that live is only 1 second. So if you can see it, they're all there. And I'll work on it for next time.
So I
Sorry.
put all that list.
Yes.
And it's it because this is a good time to say this is not our job, right?
No, actually, I really don't have a job anymore. I'm retired.
You're
I
retired,
work at home.
but you
I
have
do
a
other
lot of
stuff. I do a lot of
you
other
have
stuff.
a lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
And plus you have your
Yes.
own life. And not
Yes.
only that, I also have a job.
Yes.
I want to call it a real job.
Yes.
I do have a job,
Paying job.
a paying job,
There you go.
but you have to be patient with me because I get on an average from 4 to 5 appointments that people are wanting appointments a day.
Wow.
And I don't get to them till the end of the evening, till the end of the day in the
Mhm.
evening, around 6:30 or something. So
Mhm.
be patient with me.
Mhm.
And then, at times when I'm not feeling well, it might get a little bit longer, but if you leave a message, if you leave your phone number, I will get back to you. But just be patient with me because I think people think that this is what I do for a
Yeah.
living, and it's
Mhm.
not because again, when I do my readings, and I do them every single day,
Mhm.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Friday, it's nothing but donations,
Mhm.
and the donations go to the program
Mhm.
and to what we need. So I just want to say thank you for reaching out to me, but just be a little patient with me because I'm the secretary and I can't read my own writing. And I double book sometimes, so you have to be patient.
Well, and I was gonna say maybe if it, when people call you, it'd be a good idea to tell them why they're calling you, that you want a reading because they
That,
call you for appointments for your regular job as well.
that's right. That's a good point because when I get phone calls, Rosa, they say, "Oh, I'm calling to make an appointment, but I have to ask what kind of appointment."
Yeah.
So I have a regular job that you use my phone too. And so I made that mistake once,
Mhm.
so but it turned out well at the end.
Do you want to say hello to a few people? We
Yeah,
have a lot of people on right now.
really, that's exciting. Let's say hello to some people.
So we have Jose Huerta.
Oh, my best friend Jose, he also has been taking care of me,
Oh, that's
making sure. So my best friend Jose,
Frank Navarro.
oh, my brother Frank.
Yeah. And also, just as a side note, we have a live audience out here too.
Yes, we
So
do.
if you could please turn off your ringers so that it doesn't ring while the show's going on. Pulgares hacia arriba. Woo! Thumbs up. Thank you. Liza Avalos.
Oh,
She says, hope you're feeling better.
thank you, Liza. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the prayers that you guys are giving me.
Hugo Navarro.
My brother Hugo, yes.
Jess Calvillo. Cabillo.
Who?
Jess Calvillo.
Yes. I remember that name from last time. Hello.
Sandra Herrera.
Hey,
Hello.
Sandra. How are you, Sandra?
Angie Called.
Yes, Angie. That is a new name.
Terry Soto. I
Harry.
think she's new too.
I think you're new too, which is wonderful.
Welcome. Yeah.
Wonderful to see we have new people on board.
April Morales.
April. I remember that name. April.
Our cousin
Hello, April.
Vero Silva.
Oh, prima, Vero.
Hipolito Avalos.
Oh, Hipolito, my primo. He's my new
He's your
primo.
primo.
My new primo.
Maida Salcido and Jose Salcido. Hello.
Hey, Mayra, Jose, Pepe.
Margie Tejeda.
Oh,
Hello.
my prima
brother.
Margie. She's not driving through the California freeways right now.
Not
She's in
she's not.
town. Yeah, I saw her and it was good to see her again.
I didn't get to see her. I thought she would be here.
You know what? Maybe one day we could do the live program from California.
That would be fun.
Thumbs up.
So this video for California.
Margie going up right now. Not right now.
Raymond Buñuelos.
Oh, my friend Raymond. Raymond, good to see that you're on.
Hi, Ernesto. Finally, I was able to participate in your show. Praying for you always.
Thank you so much. He always does. He always does. And remember, every time you say hello, we have our production manager writing up your names already because we are giving 2 gift cards. Let me just show them. We're going to give the Applebee's first, which is a $15 gift card, which probably gets you a beer or a perfect margarita.
How do you, Mr. E?
Keep it real. Because if the antibiotics don't work, the margarita will.
For sure.
Keep it real. And then the last gift card that we'll be giving is an Olive Garden. And I believe this was 25,
I think so.
right? Yeah. So make sure you say hello to us. All you have to do is say hello.
Let's see. We have Roger Ovalle.
Oh,
Blessings.
compadre, my compadre Roger.
Angie says she's the hairdresser. I was supposed to do your wife's hair.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Highlight.
Angie, you are right. Wait a minute now. I have to let my wife know.
Yeah, she was.
So we have a hairdresser now too, Rosa.
Wow. What? I just got it done. Do you see canas?
No, no. I'm just saying, what did I just take from there?
Connie, my friend Connie. Hi,
Oh,
Connie.
yes, Connie, nice to have you back.
Eliel Bayona and Cynthia Bayona.
Oh, yeah, el indio.
Yeah, Cynthia won Olive Garden last.
Yes, she did. She did
Pepe,
good.
please.
He did win Applebee's, yeah. So el indio, I haven't seen him in a while, but thank you for joining in.
He says Indio Jr. in the house.
Endo Jr. in the house. There you go.
Our cousin Letty. Hi,
Betty Prima, nice to see you again here.
brother. Hi, Tony De Los
Oh, halfway from where? I get them
From
confused.
Mansfield, Texas.
Okay, I know it's not Dallas.
Outside of Dallas.
Outside of
Yes.
Dallas. One of these days they'll take me to visit you, told me.
One of these days, we'll do the show from there.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
right. That would
there's
be
so many
wonderful.
places.
Doesn't he have a pool?
He does. Oh,
Wait
we
a
can do
minute.
pool.
Not
Oh,
right now. Give it to me later.
we're gonna get electrocuted. Cynthia says prayers for a better health.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Sorry. Skip somebody. So sorry. Rick Dovali.
My brother-in-law, Rick.
Sorry.
Hey, Rick, how are you? And you know, soon, maybe we'll go visit you again. He lives in a beautiful place in North Dakota.
Ooh, do I get to go do the show with you there too?
Hey,
I tell you, I
there
have so
you
many
go.
locations to pick from.
We're picking, but nobody's offering.
I know. There's silence in the house. Santiago, cousin Santiago.
Oh,
he
my cousin
says,
Santiago, there you go.
good to see you. Best wishes for a speedy recovery.
Thank you so much, Santiago. I
Santiago.
appreciate you.
Sylvia Heredia, good afternoon.
Yes,
Sylvia
Sylvia.
Heredia, she's always on.
Very
Thank
good.
you for always
Our
coming.
loyal family,
Yes.
loyal follower.
And then hi mystery from is it Lizzie and Eric?
Yes, Lizzie and Eric, and they're my spirit guide Turi, who's helping me right
okay.
now, and he's helping me through my illness. I also
good.
called my spirit guides,
Mm-hmm.
Turi, JD, Raquelita, and my mom. I told them I need you guys to help me get rid of what I have right now, and so they're helping me as well, and they're also part of my family now.
That's nice.
And congratulations to Eric, because he just graduated with his master as a nurse practitioner.
I remember now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So
from
Eric, you
last
need to
time.
give me something so I can get better,
Yes.
right?
Start writing out those prescriptions. Andrew just says hello from the hairdresser.
Yes, Andrew.
Danny?
Yes,
Danny?
Vanny,
Vanny,
Vanny, yeah.
Vanny.
Vanny's the other daughter of my spirit guide. So hello, Vanny. Nice to have you on. Thank you so much.
Manny Duran says, hello, Tio. Hope you feel better. Is that your new nephew?
That's my new nephew
Oh my God.
who works at a car on West Side. He's a mechanic. Manny the mechanic. Manny the mechanic.
Like
And
Bob's Builder.
that's
but
right, Bob the Builder. This is Manny the mechanic, a very good mechanic. I recommend him to anybody. My nephew's really good at fixing a car. You just turn on the key and vroom, vroom. I just made a commercial for you, Manny. Guys,
Your daughter Victoria?
and
Thumbs up.
Victoria, yeah, she's doing good,
Yeah.
hard work. A production manager today.
She's scribbling away.
Yeah.
And our cousin Margie says, make the trip.
Make the no, you don't have to tell me twice.
Hey, maybe we can go to the Dodger Stadium and do the show from there.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? And I see a home run. Look at the foul ball over there. It's no, I got the show.
It's too far for me
That
to
is too
sing.
far. Okay.
Okay, so I think we've got
Okay, so we caught up, and I want to thank again El Paso Las Cruces de Juarez for joining us. Our subscriptions are up. We're up to
Yes.
13,000 views or something right now.
wow.
So we're doing so well, and the more you subscribe, the more we get to do this. But let's start doing some forecasting the future.
Okay.
So all I need is their name and their date of birth, and you'll be reading that for me.
Yes.
Oh, you got your chat back on.
Yeah, but I can't. It doesn't let me
Oh,
type. I don't know
okay.
what's going on today. Es el mono.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Don't fire me. I need this non-paying job. It gives me purpose.
Yes, that is true. But let me say something really fast. So, I'm getting something actually right now.
Okay.
So let's see. Um, So I feel like there's a male energy coming through. Because remember, not only are they watching us, but we opened up spirit by opening up the candle. And how does that work, Rosa? Let me explain to you out really fast. So because you guys are all watching me, and maybe perhaps some of you are thinking of a loved one, you're actually sending your energy to me, to them. So I am picking up somebody with a heart attack, and he made it to the hospital. He made it to the hospital, but then he passed. But it's like a male energy. So if something's familiar, if anybody wants to call in with that one, you can. But I just feel like there's somebody.
Yeah, I just put the number up there
Oh, you
if
put the
somebody
number.
wants to
Good.
call in. I don't see anything in the chat. Can you tell me if we're caught up with the chat? I don't know if maybe it stopped working.
Over here,
Okay, we're
you
good.
say
Okay.
good. Okay. Studio audience gives us a thumbs up.
Yes. Thank you.
It's a lot of pressure with the studio audience.
It
It
is.
is.
It's a 2 for 1.
Yeah, I tell you. And if you ever want to participate as a studio audience or become a guest on my show and share your experience with me, just let me know and we'll put you on.
Yes. And I'm surprised that it's pretty quiet out there today. Usually
That's okay.
people wanting to know. But while we're waiting for somebody, I have a question.
Yes.
So sometimes I think people when they come see you, they want to know a lot of things or they want you to zone in on something specific, but that's not always the case and maybe they feel disappointed.
That is true. That is absolutely true. And I do get that during my readings. And I tell people when you come to see me, I try to get into the specifics about what you're doing in your life right now so that you could confirm. I mean, it could be like from painting your house to doing something. And you go, yeah, I already did that, but what does that have to do with anything? Well, that's confirming that spirit is there with them. And
Okay.
what they say before that, what I say before that, they're also confirming that I'm on the right road and translating because spirit always says it's not what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear. And like I always tell people, I want to hear the lottery numbers just like you are. And I wouldn't give them to you. I will keep them for me. But um, I am going to tell you it's what we need to hear. And some people, when they come to me, I know that they're coming for a reason, and that's to contact a loved one. But because I think 90% of the times, if not 95% of the times, the purpose of the visit, that energy does come through.
Okay. Because I know sometimes like maybe if for some reason you I think sometimes people they they have a falling out maybe with a loved one and then they pass on and then they feel like they should have said something, and they want to zone in on something specific.
And I'm going to tell you that happens a lot. And believe it or not, people come to me, and some people come to me very upset at the spirit, and they want to
Yeah.
fight with the spirit. And I said, well, I can't do that. That's not what I do.
Yes.
So I tell them, you need to go to therapy because that's not what I'm for.
Exactly.
Spirit is here to heal. To start the healing process when we lose a loved one.
Yes.
It's not to still um, tell them, how come you didn't do this? Why didn't you do
Right.
that?
Right.
And fighting. And I said, well, yeah,
It's not the purpose of
that's not the
what you
purpose.
do
And
for
then
them.
I don't know what to tell them. I said, no, this is not what I do. So, and
Okay.
I always ask for good things. So people are very nervous with me when they come. And I said, don't worry, I only say good things. If
Mhm.
I say something that might sound negative, and it wouldn't sound negative, it's just to let them know, hey, get ready for this. And I'll give you a little example like, be careful with your tires. It seems like you're going to have a flat. That's just a little example.
Right.
But that's to give you heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are more comments here. I don't know. It's taking a while today. I don't know what's happening on my end.
Yeah, we have a little delay. So
Yeah.
just bear with us.
So I think I said hello from Cynthia Bayona. We have
Yes.
Erica Quesada says hello.
Erica, hello, Erica. Nice to have you on.
My sister-in-law Lori De Luna. She says
Lori,
hello, Mr. Ian Rosa. Keeping you in our prayers. She
thank you
says.
so much. I appreciate you all.
Sandra Herrera says prayers for speedy recovery. God bless you.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate that.
And Melinda Ramirez says hello, first time. Hello,
Oh,
welcome.
yes. Thank you so much for joining in.
My niece Alyssa says hi,
Oh,
y'all.
yes, Alyssa.
Yeah,
Nice to they're from down there
they're
too.
from Texas, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Santiago says let's do the show from Hollywood.
Hey,
Jimmy Kimmel, I'm on my way.
there you go. I'm ready.
My brother says the pool's not quite warm enough yet, but almost.
That means that's not an invite. So don't come.
He's saying it's too cold right
So not right now, but maybe when it's warmer.
now. Yeah. Well,
Okay, we got the hint. We still have Hollywood.
you know, they've been having a lot of tornadoes around.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
which
wait
is
for
scary
those
for
to
me,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll wait for those to go away.
Sandra Herrera says she gave me her name and birthday, July
Okay.
10th.
Let's start doing that. You know, with Sandra, there is a birthday coming up.
Okay.
Well, it's July. That's
July
obvious.
10th.
Yeah. But I'm not talking about her. So
Okay.
Sandra, there's a birthday connection with you. I don't know what that means, of course, because you're not here. And that's another thing. A lot of people say, why do you use the same symbols? Well,
Oh,
because
yeah.
my language, I feel like I'm in the second grade when I do this because remember, this is a language that I'm developing with the other side. And it's
Yes.
not very easy. So you repeat a lot of my symbols because that's how they know that I know what they're talking about.
Okay.
But there is a birthday coming up with them. And there's also an excuse me, there's an anniversary.
Okay.
So I see roses, which again, it's my symbol that somebody's name is Rosa. There's roses or somebody planted rosales or roses, a rose bush.
She says, could it be first death anniversary?
Yeah, yeah. Anniversary is anniversary for me. So whoever that death anniversary, they're there with you right now, Sandra. Just FYI.
And then we have Ezra 11. Okay, I'm gonna say Ezra because I can't tell if it's a one or an L. Why? Oh, Eileen, pardon me, December 3rd.
Okay, okay, December.
See.
You know, this is nice because I feel there's a trip coming up for Eileen. So I feel like there's a trip coming up. And you know, they say, well, what does that have to do with anything? It just means that spirit's gonna be with you. Because if you're saying, you know, I wish my person that passed away was with me, they will be with you. So I feel like there's a trip that's coming up. And if you ever want to invite me, because they told me no to Dallas,
Oh, wow.
the pool's too
Brother, I'm
cold.
coming anyway.
That's right. We're packing it. We'll throw warm water in the pool.
We'll heat it up somehow. Oh, Frank Navarro gave us a heart.
That
So
is so nice.
sweet.
Yes.
And then we have Jessica Calvillo. I'm sorry. Says her brother-in-law passed away of a heart attack, but
There you
not at the hospital.
No, that's okay. That's okay. And so it's that male energy. And as you just said that, Rosa, I get my symbols. But I also, when I feel my arm, when you said the heart attack, right away I felt the arm going numb,
Okay.
which is my symbol. So he's trying to come through. So I don't know if she wants, or he or she wants to call us. See, that would help to let us know if the phone works too.
That's true.
We don't know if the phone works, and if it doesn't work, well, we could do it like we did the last time.
Yes. Angie called October 5th.
Now these are generic predictions, again, because I'm doing this quickly. But tell me again the name.
Angie or Angelica,
Angelica.
October 5th.
Now, just to let you know how this works, Rosa, when you say the name, something flashes in my mind.
Okay.
And that's what I have to say first. And right away, there was a reference to a car.
Okay.
I also feel that there's a transition for her, which means she's moving or she's moving from jobs or somebody's moving in, but there's like a little change in her life.
Okay.
So,
All right. And then we have Dot Signs. It's her first time. So welcome,
what's her name?
Dot
Don. Oh,
Signs.
nice.
Let me
Thank you
see.
for joining us.
Carrie Soto says Carrie, March 19th.
Thank you, Soto. Hmm, this one's an interesting one. So there's two things trying to come through here. Say the name again to me.
Carrie,
And then
March 19th.
so this is weird because I see the see this is my symbol. Do you know what this is? Do you know?
There's a little animal on the other side.
That's right. You're getting it
Pay
now.
attention.
This you do. So this means there's a pet on the other side. Of course, I'm biased to dogs, so I always say dog, but it could be any kind of pet that you have. There's a pet on the other side just coming through saying I'm safe, and my soul is up in the other
Oh,
side. So there's also a child on the other side, connected
mm,
to her. Now, if you
okay.
say, well, no, I don't know of any child, remember you have to think of your circle because you could
Mm-hmm.
become a messenger. So think of your circle. What is your circle? Your circle is a family, friends, co-workers, people you interact with. And that happens a lot in my readings.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be a baby on the other side. So that means somebody miscarried, terminated a pregnancy, or a baby
Okay.
died very baby. Because
Mm-hmm.
I do see the young soul on the other side. They're telling me young, young, young. So I don't know
Okay.
if she connects with that, but she'll let us know right in the
Mm-hmm.
comments.
Okay.
Keep in mind that we're delayed.
Yes. And then Sandra Herrera just she had asked if it could be an anniversary of the first death, and she said my partner.
There
Oh,
you
thank
go.
you.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go. He's with you, Sandra. It's a blessing. And this is what I tell people when they come to my readings that when spirit shows up, like in Sandra's case, that partner of Sandra is blessing her with the
Mm-hmm.
presence because depending on what you believe in from the universe, paradise, I believe in heaven. I mean, that's a greatest blessing you could have somebody coming
Mm-hmm.
from heaven or from the
Mm-hmm.
other side and blessing us with their presence. So it's a
That is
great
true.
blessing.
Let's see. We have April Morales, April 23rd.
You know, with April, this is so funny. This is so funny. So, you know, when I see Peter Piper, what do you think that's my symbol for?
Pizza.
Pizza? Could be. But what happened?
Peter,
What happens at Peter Piper?
you play games?
No, it's kid's birthday. That to me,
Oh,
it's a kid's birthday.
oh,
That's my
okay,
symbol
okay.
actually. So when I see Peter
That's
Piper
funny.
pizza, that means there's a child's birthday or a piñata. So
Uh-huh.
there's a child's birthday, and I feel whoever you're with, April, your loved one on the other side is making me feel I'm gonna be there or I was there. You know, if
Hmm.
it just happened.
So let me go back to Carrie. You had
Okay.
asked about uh, a child on the other side. She says, yes, my first daughter.
Okay, your daughter's on the other side. I'm so sorry for your loss, but we're praying for her. Her soul is at peace and resting. It makes me feel like she's with family. She's not alone, Carrie. I feel like there's a mother figure, so it could be the grandmother, aunt, but they're showing me that we have her here. And this is something I'm always asked too. Do they stay like a baby or at the age that they pass? And no, their soul actually does grow on
Mm,
the other side.
okay. Let me see. This is Sylvia Heredia, August 11th.
Okay. Good things are happening for Sylvia.
Okay.
Uh, good things are happening. I feel like what you're searching for, Sylvia, is gonna happen. So give it some patience. You've been through a lot and you're going through a lot. Things are gonna get better. So I see like my needle going up. You know, when it's going up this way, that means things are gonna get better.
Okay. Let's see. Raymond Banuelos, Raymond, February 19th.
Worry, because I know a little bit about you. I'm gonna tell you that your pet, your little dog, because he just had a little dog that passed, is with you. Your little pet still cuddles with you. And I don't know if you still have their blanket or something connected to them that you still keep. And they say they're right next to you. I feel like I'm watching TV, like if I'm Ray, and I feel like the my doggy is right here next to me. So
Mm,
your little dog who's in heaven right now is not a spirit, but is with you. You know what that reminds me of? The movie Coco, where they have that big, everybody has a
yes.
pet as a protector.
Mm-hmm.
That's your pet as a
Mm-hmm.
protector. And then, you know,
Interesting.
just don't say, remember me. Right now.
Yes, please don't sing.
I need the guitar. That's what it is. I need the
You need to
guitar.
tune up.
It's just, Yeah, my throat, but we'll get better.
Okay, we have Desiree, August 22nd.
Okay, Desiree. Desiree, I feel like there's I have to say what I feel in here, right?
Mhm.
And Desiree, I feel like there's a separation of some sort. It could be relationship. It could be, let me see. Hold on that. Let me see if this works. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to see if I could get like a reading from my son.
Okay. Are you watching the show right now?
Yes, but you know what? I didn't know how to get into the chat.
No, that's okay. So hold on a minute.
Okay.
Don't hang up on me. Don't hang up on me.
Okay.
Let me finish with Desiree.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
because Desiree, what was I saying about Desiree? There was a separation. So I don't know if it's a relationship. I don't know if it's separation of the family because they show me this. This is my symbol for that there's tension in the family. But just be patient, Desiree. Things are gonna get better. I feel like there's anxiety going on, but just hold on. Just hold on. I feel like you need to be patient. Okay, so let's get to this caller.
Let's do a test because they couldn't hear her.
Okay, we're gonna do a test. What's your name, caller?
Monica.
Monica. Monica. So what we're doing is
Okay.
we're going to see if we could hear you, our
Okay.
production manager, and they say yes.
Okay, good.
So remember, Monica, just to lower your TV down or your wherever you're watching me, so I don't get that feedback.
Mhm.
Plus, if you could just talk very loud into your phone.
Okay, we're giving
Okay.
them
So there
thumbs
you
up.
go. Oh, that one, they're giving me thumbs up. So we're doing good, Monica. Okay,
Okay.
Monica.
Okay.
So now, let me start off, Monica. And right now we're going to read your son, but just really fast. They're showing me
Sure.
the birthday connected. So who's the birthday that's coming or just passed or who died on or near their birthday?
Who died?
On or near their birthday or whose birthday just passed or it's coming up. Don't think of only dead
Mm,
people. Think of alive people too. People think I
okay.
don't talk to alive people. I only talk to dead people.
No, no, I understand. But my mom's birthday passed in April 3rd. She did pass away though.
Okay. What did she pass from? Just let me know of that.
She Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Alzheimer's dementia.
That's
Yes.
okay. Now, give me your
Yes.
question about your son, because I'm asking
Okay.
for your mom to help me, by the way. She told me you
Oh,
held her hand. Somebody held her hand at the end, and she says, "Thank you for letting me go in peace." She also said, "Thank you for letting me be peaceful." When during my transition, she was a little afraid because you know what's funny, Monica, is that
yes.
um, she was clear before she left, like she had some clarity, like she knew.
Yes.
I don't know if that connects with you because she's saying, Mr. E, let them know that I knew at the end what was going on. So who was holding
Wow.
her hand?
I was holding her hand.
Okay. And why were you saying, wow, I kind of cut you off?
But you know what? Because okay, I go to I'm a teacher with your cousin Nick.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and she was going through a lot, and I had just lost both my parents within a month, in 2020. So we had a lot in common, and just from there, we I just had a lot of questions. And she told me to go with you, and I just kind of was not hesitant, but I guess sometimes you're afraid of the truth. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Um, so many things have been just going not my way, and I continue with my faith, and I try so hard, and sometimes I lose my faith, and so much goes wrong, you know?
You know, your mom is saying, mija, mija, things will be changing. She said, mija, mija, things are going to be changing for you. She says, things are going to be changing. She's changing because she says, all that tension and everything that's going on with you is coming to an end.
Wow.
Because you're bringing a lot of this on your own. She tells me, you were always aware, Mr. E, she's always worrying about everything, you know? And she,
Yeah.
and she says, you can't, you have to take care of yourself first. You can't have the world on your shoulders. That means you take care of everybody else.
Yes, I try to.
But she's telling me, tell me how thank you for letting me go in dignity. That's my symbol for you made sure that she looked right, she smelled right, she was clean, everything.
Yes.
She goes, and I never said thank you. he wants to take this time to tell you right now, Monica, thank you for everything you did for me because you put your life on hold for her,
Yes, so did my other sister.
which
So
is,
did my sister.
and the message is for both. You know what I mean? But since you're
Yes,
calling, so she says, thank you. And he keeps on holding my hand. And I actually feel the holding of the hand and like she's squeezing my hand, like, feeling the warmth. And she tells me, thank you for making me feel safe. And I think
uh,
that's beautiful towards the end. They told me you had to make decisions about her passing. So that means that there was nothing else they could do for her, and you had to make decisions. And she says,
yes,
all the decisions you made, Monica, were the right ones. Thank you so much for that. She's telling me. Does that make sense?
yes. Because the day that my father passed away, we had to put her June 22nd. My father passed away, and that same day we had to put her on hospice. And then she died July 22nd.
She says,
So they died.
well, I
Yes.
was just gonna say she said I died of a broken heart.
Oh, yes. They were so in love.
They were in
They
love,
were
but especially like
so,
connected together. Like she couldn't be there. I had to go. I had to go. I had to go.
yes,
Do you have a dog also, Monica?
yes, yes.
He,
Our dog passed away this past summer.
there you go. She says, we have a dog on the other side. Oh my gosh. And again, that little dog is running around everywhere.
Oh.
Still running around.
Yeah,
So now,
yes.
what questions you mentioned the sons. Let me ask you just really fast. Where's the D, like Danny, David, stuff like that? And it doesn't have to be your son. It could be anybody in your family
Yes.
or in their circles. So I see that Danny, the David, Diego. Where's the D, the male D, the male D, the male D?
The male thing. I
And
don't
then the
know.
number 15 as well. I have to go fast only because we're on the show. So I'm going to
Yes,
go
yes.
fast. There's a number 15. That means the 15th of a month or 2015 or 15 years, 15 months, but 1515. So
I don't know. I
that
can't connect.
that's okay. Don't worry. Because
Okay.
your dad's the one telling me that there's 15. I said, why? She doesn't know yet because we're going faster.
Yes, yes. I was very close to my father.
He couldn't
Very
breathe
close.
at the end. He making me feel like I can't breathe now.
Yes,
That's my symbol that he couldn't talk at the end or he couldn't breathe at the end.
yes. He had a massive heart attack.
Okay.
He had dementia as well.
So that's the heart attack that was coming through as well.
Yes,
Remember when I said earlier about the heart attack?
Yes.
That's the heart attack. And he tells
yes.
me he didn't get to say goodbye.
No, that's the thing I think that hurts me the most because he died by himself.
No, he didn't. He says they were here with me. So his spirits, his angels were here. And the other thing is, Monica, you said you were very close. Well, you were very close to your dad. He goes, Mija, I didn't want you to see me die. I didn't want you to live with that memory. I wanted you to remember me the way I was, not the way I ended up. So you need to take that out of your mind.
Yeah.
He wants the healing process to start with you, Monica. That's why he does that. And spirit does do that. But the day I die, you are going to be watching me.
Yeah, yes, yes.
So
I
he's
get it.
doing that. He's doing that, and that happens for a reason. Believe it or not, Monica, to me, the way I interpret that is as a gift to you.
Yeah.
Do you have more than one son?
Yes, I have twins.
Okay, because look, and I was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing this. I was doing the number two because they were saying like this. I wonder if this is my new symbol for twins. It could be. So what can I help you with? He's praying for one of them, so he's guiding one of them. He's making me feel one needs guidance. I feel like he's confused for some reason.
Yes, okay, so my one of my twins, he's the youngest. Um, he wants to go for pro soccer. He's a really good player, but he was supposed to go to Spain this June, and then he tore his ACL in March. So I see him in a depression.
Okay.
I'm trying to motivate him. I just want to know, will
Where's
he'll
the
make it?
J? I don't
He'll
want to.
make it.
I don't want to interrupt, but where's the J really
Okay,
fast?
excuse me.
Where's the J? The letter J, like Joseph Junior, Julio. Who's the J?
Um, well, his name's Aaron Jonathan Reese, and then my other twin is Anthony James Reese.
Okay,
I don't know.
those are the J's. Okay, so yes, I'm connected. So tell me again. He's gonna. You know what? Tell him. that his
Yes.
career is not over. He might not necessarily be at the pros, but I still see him doing something very important. I also feel that he's depressed, but he's not determined. So there's a difference. Don't let that depression, and he's probably going to see this because it is recorded, and
Yes.
you could go back and see the recording. But Monica telling that it's not over. Grandpa is saying, Dile, no, it's not over. And remember, based on my belief system, spirit tells me about the past, the present, and the future. And so
Hmm.
he's telling me I could see myself at a stadium. That's my symbol that I'm seeing him playing
Plain.
or coaching in some manner. But I think he could still play, Monica. He could
Yes.
still do it, but the
Yes.
depression is beating him. He's one, maybe he's one, or you should come for a reading and see if he
Yes.
could bring your grandpa, his grandpa over. But grandpa is telling me that he could come through, that he is gonna do well. I see myself at a stadium. So I feel like
Oh,
he's
thank
good, he could
you.
do well. And
Yes.
I feel
I'm
like he
going
even
for a
stopped going
reading.
to, did he stop studying or doesn't even want to work or like school or something? I don't know.
Well, they're both going to be seniors this coming year.
Okay.
So, he was going to go to Spain so that he could get an agent, and then he was going to start for his after graduation leave to Spain. But then he can't go in June this coming month because he tore his ACL. So they had to operate him April 18th.
Oh, but you know what? That's just a stepping stone that he's going to do this. Tell him not to get depressed. He's going to do it. All you have to take is do. I tell people, your mind is so strong,
Yes,
determination. And I do see him. So if he's watching this, what's his name?
Aaron Reese,
Aaron.
Aaron
So
Jonathan Reese. Yes.
AJ, I'm gonna call you AJ. Somebody just told me to call him AJ. So
Okay.
AJ, I'm gonna tell you right now, do
Okay.
not give up because your dream is not over. Your dream is barely beginning. Your star is still
Oh,
shining, Aaron.
thank you.
So
Thank you.
still do this. And I'm gonna tell you something, Aaron. Your grandpa and your grandma, first of all, your grandma wants to feed you. So she's trying to feed me right now. Why is she
He was
feeding me?
so
Not right now,
chubby.
grandma.
My
What's
mom
that?
overfed him.
Oh,
My mom. He was
that-
so chubby and he gets mad at me.
my goodness, was she still trying to feed him? We're getting him in training, Grandma, not right now.
My mom.
That's just a symbol, again, to confirm that what I'm saying is going to happen. But it all starts with Aaron. So, Aaron, this is the first step. And anytime
Thank
you want to come, you let me know.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna tell Letty to take me this summer. We're almost gonna be off.
Yes, they're teachers, and thank you for your
Yes.
service because being a teacher is very hard.
It
And
is
thank
very
you
No,
so
hard.
thank
much.
you. God
But
bless you.
God bless you. Thank you for calling in, and everything's going to go well. And by the way, your dad is saying your house needs a painting. Oh, God. Why are you laughing, Monica?
Because my father was OCD and he would hate me right now because of how my outside of my house would tell my dad to send me money.
Well, hopefully we'll find you somebody out there that could paint houses. If anybody out there
Okay.
paints houses, give Monica a call. Give me a call, and I'll tell Monica and send him your way with a discount because they say they heard it from Mr. Lee. That's right. Thank you,
Yes.
Monica. Thank you so
Yes.
much for calling in.
Thank you. Bless you guys.
You
God
too. Bye
bless
bye.
you. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
So let's do a couple of more,
Okay.
and then we're gonna get to the gift cards.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Let me see where. Alyssa, March 21st.
Alyssa, I feel like there's some education involved, some schooling, or you're finishing schooling, or there's some schooling that you want to do, but you're afraid. I feel like you're not really tackling it. Don't be afraid to learn new things or a new job. So it doesn't necessarily have to be schooling. It could be a new job, and you're afraid to change jobs because you can't be afraid. You could do this. You could do this. I feel like you're very strong, and I feel like also you could be even like a supervisory position if you take the leap. But you have to take the leap and not be afraid. Okay.
Okay. Let me see, where am I? I first started. I think somebody had answered some questions. I forgot the
Okay,
note
that'll be
down there.
good. Yeah.
So Raven Banuelos said, yes, her stuffed animal next to me on my bed. Thank you.
That means, Ray, every time you hold that stuffed animal, all that means that's a symbol that's saying, I'm right there at that moment, right? So she hasn't gone very far. She's still taking care of you in spirit.
And Angie called says, you told me my late BFF was saying there was a baby on the way. My daughter is pregnant.
Yeah, we're going
That's
to
so weird.
a
Wait.
baby. I see pink, so I don't know if it's a girl. Let
Uh-oh.
us know.
Oh, okay. And then let me go up again. Let's see. Irene, our sister.
Oh,
Irene,
yes,
she
my
says
sister.
better late than never. Let me see. And then we have Jessica, December 1st.
Jessica, December 1st. First, hello, Irene. Thank you for joining in. And Jessica, December 1st. Just give me a minute. Say it again.
Jessica, December 1st.
Okay. So, Jessica, I don't know why this is coming through. I see a lot of water. So, I don't know if you live by water or you're going to go on a trip near water. That's usually like the ocean, a lake somewhere, but I feel like you're planning a trip or you just came from a trip. And I'm going to tell you something really fast because I have a lot of spirits coming through. Somebody's getting a tattoo in memory of somebody. So somebody out there is getting a tattoo in memory of somebody, or they just got one. So just FYI. Anything else?
Let me just ask Dot. Oh my God, I can't remember what the name that you have placed on there, but she's saying, is my dad okay or at peace? Is he with me every day? And you read her right before we took off.
So
Desiree. Thank you.
Desiree. Yes, Desiree, I'm going to tell you this, Desiree. There's a tiny bit of static, but that's okay. Uh, let's see. So Desiree, I am going to tell you that anytime we think of our loved ones, they show up in, immediately, just like this. Because they're not always with us. We have to call for them. Or when we're feeling sad, when we're feeling happy, they are there, Desiree. He is in peace because I feel like the way he left wasn't so peaceful, but not to think of him that way. This is what I do, why I do what I do, is to start the healing process because this is what spirit wants from us, is to start healing. So you've done everything you could for him. Do not feel guilty about his passing. He says, I'm in peace. There was nothing else to be done. So, Desiree, he's giving you my prayer hand. So, he's praying for you and guiding you that things are going to get better.
Okay. And Angie did confirm it is a girl.
Baby shower. So, we have to buy you something pink for the baby shower.
Can we do just one more? Because we
One
have
more
to do
because
a
we have to
giveaway.
give these cards away. If not, you're going to the Olive Garden. So, one more. Let's just do one more. And
Okay.
remember, you could save your other comments for the next show.
Yes.
We would love to get through everybody, but we do have to give these away.
Yes. So we have Panchito,
Panchito,
June 22nd.
June 22nd.
Yes.
Panchito's my new grandson from
Oh,
San
Frankie
Diego.
Quesada.
Frankie, yes, that's Panchito, my new grandson. Well, mijo, I'm going to tell you right now, like I've always told you, I'm very proud of what you're doing. You're in the Marines, doing very well. You're going to continue to do well. I am going to tell you this, Panchito, I do see you coming home very, very soon. So I can't wait to meet you and give you that big hug you deserve and have a little welcoming party on behalf of your family so they could invite me. But you're going to do very, very well. So, Panchito, thank you for tuning in also. And I'm going to bring in here my grandson, Nathaniel. We are going to start. Oh, wait, you dropped one. Look at the one you dropped. Oh, there it is. Right there.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get to everybody today, but thank you
But
for
we are
participating.
going to get to you. And you know, that when they're telling us all these questions, that means the show must go on, and we're
Yes.
going to continue doing this. And let me say again, the first one we're giving is from Applebee's, and this is from Olive Garden. I am going to tell you that we do have a sponsor, but he wants to rename anonymous. He is an important person in the community.
Mhm.
I want to thank him and his wife for sponsoring these. They didn't want to be acknowledged, and I respect that because they're somebody that's important in the community. But thank you so much for the gift cards, and thank you for that anonymous people out there. I want to say thank you if they're watching. Thank you. I love you guys. And I'm just blessed to know these people that continue to bless us with these giveaways. Okay.
City.
That's right. And so the first one's gonna be the Applebee's. It's a $15 for the perfect margarita or a little appetizer maybe. Okay.
Hot wings.
So you're ready, mijo, to pick the name? Yes, you got it? Okay. So give it to your tia so she could read.
Lizzie Queseda.
Lizzie, you went.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Lizzie. So we're gonna put that $15. Make sure to get a hold of me today or tomorrow. Send me uh uh a text message. If you have my number, you do have my number there, and let me know that it's you, and we'll get that gift card to you. Now we're gonna do the Olive Garden one. Happy Mother's Day. This is all about mothers, okay? And we're gonna do the Mother's Day
Is it
one.
me?
Okay, so we are going to do the next one. And let's see who is the grand winner of this beautiful Olive Garden $25.
No.
All the bread you could eat.
Rogelio Ovalle.
Ay, compadre. And you know what? This is his favorite
No.
restaurant. Compadre, you know,
Congratulations.
again, like I say, when you want it to happen, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. So, compadre, the Olive Garden is here for you, and I'll make sure to take that for you. That is so cool because you know that's his favorite restaurant.
He was probably craving it.
I think so because he loves the bread. But it's not to go, compadre. Leave some bread there. Dame. Well, thank you all for joining us today. El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. This was a good show. Thank you so much, mijo. Say hello to everybody out there.
Say hello, baby. Hello.
Hello. So we're going to say goodbye right now. Say El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. Thank you for joining us. And keep joining us every show because this is why we're here. We're here for you. And thank you for subscribing. So make sure you tell your friends about us so they could subscribe. And we are now going to turn off the candle. Any last words, Rosa?
No, thank you very much. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Leave any comments after the recording is up, just to help out Mr. E and keep us going. Thank you, everybody. We'll get to your questions.
And don't forget the last thing, we do have our t-shirts still on sale. Why do we have our sale t-shirts on sale? We're trying to promote our t-shirt because we're promoting Mr. E one, and the second one is we're fundraising for our new laptop because sometimes it gets staticky like right now.
Yeah.
But that's okay. No pasa nada. So thank you, Paso Las Cruces and Juarez, for joining us on behalf of Mr. E.
And Rosa.
You don't know that I know, but I know. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.